Me and Alannah are on the set of our new TV show. You there?
Let's do this. This can't be your life, and we're like, it is!
BBC? Because we just can't get enough of each other.
I've got a client!
She was beat!
Here we are at Bohemia, we're ready for the show.
Raging I was.
Is that enough leg?
I'm on the wrong road, I'm on the wrong road!
I was raging.
Just shows. Our whole life's a show. Dick in! I just dick in! For your favourite duo.
Jamie?
And Alannah.
Right, before we go talking all about our new TV show, we are going to have to update you on what's happened since all of that you just saw. It's a lot, but are you willing to go first?
I'll take a wee bit. I'll take a wee bit, but you're going to have to jump in at some points, Jamie, because I'll just get exhausted.
It is a lot. Let you start.
Right, hold on. So going into 2019, obviously, the usual campery continued. It was a hard work, daily grind, even more shows at Bohemia, because we'd outdone ourselves in 2018, so the stakes were high for 2019. And then Christina Aguilera announced our UK tour. Oh my god! So it's beginning of March. Blaze was obviously invited to this event. I would say like a convention hang. Anyway, obviously I went along. Not only that, it was another situation where I had to drive, and you came what Jamie's like in the car with me. And the 25th of March, we made our TV debut. Everybody was round. It was like a viewing party.
So, Alannah and Jamie, hello, welcome back to the show.
Hi. In mind, we've got more on the telly news to get to, but you'll have to huddle now.
Around about April, I started to feel really quite bad for Alannah. I mean, I was walking in on her in my clays, in my wigs. I knew that she had a showgirl deep down inside her. I just felt, here, why am I not giving her a chance? But listen, she wasn't quite ready for the stage. So what we done? I pulled her into the dance studio with me. We done a wee class here and there. I taught her the odd routine, and she did surprise me. But anyway, she got there in the end. Not quite ready for the stage, but she's getting there. Going into May, things got really exciting with drag as well. I got offered my very own show, one night only. We called it A Night with Blaze, so we went into rehearsals, we started working on that, turned out great. I mean, my name in lights, bit of me. Obviously, Alannah was there. No, she wasn't quite on the stage with me, but she was there to put the wig on, spray me with perfume, and scream as loud as she could for the crowd.
Oh my god, how could I even forget Spice Girls?
And joining us now is the Spice Girls with the shock announcement of their UK tour.
I mean, we had an absolute ball. We had been planning it for months. At one point I thought I was going to wear a wig. We had the time of our lives.
I was actually asked to perform on the main stage at Edinburgh Pride, kind of like an opening act for Talisa, so obviously major. Me and the girls went back into rehearsals, and again Alannah was there, not on the stage, but she was there to give me water if I was thirsty, or turned out to be one of the biggest gigs I had ever done. I mean, my padding was ridiculous. My boyfriend actually still tells me to this day that I look like a turkey, but it was absolutely amazing. All those people there, everybody singing the songs back to me. Of course I did a full Beyonce fantasy. It just was a vibe. We also bumped into Talisa in the hall. Can we say 2 words to each other, but it was still a moment.
Keep in mind, through all of this, the madness hasn't stopped at Bohemia. We're still doing
Clients at the salon.
clients. We've got everything going on.
Aye.
And then this on top of it.
It literally
Never
stops.
stops.
Then I went for a cheeky wee getaway to Benidorm. Now, in my head, it was literally a photo shoot trip to the Maldives. You couldn't tell me anything less. I love a bit of Benidorm. So while I was living my fantasy, Alannah was, I suppose, just in the house in Edinburgh. Bless her.
Then the time came when I got the call and he told me that he'd landed the Edinburgh Fringe show. I was over the moon for him. I mean, his first Fringe show came, I mean, obviously there I was going to be there by his side, making sure his wig was on alright, topping up his makeup, and he done me one better. I'll never forget that day. He turned round and he went, I think you're ready. I was about to pan breed. Ridiculous, but I actually still get emotional thinking about it. It might sound dramatic to some, but I think it was genuinely the happiest moment of my entire life. I'm going to insert a photo of what can only be described as complete euphoria in one's face. I had the opportunity to live out my childhood fantasy. I thought those dreams were gone. All it be I was 25, but that's neither here nor there. I done it, and Jamie got me the best thing ever. A t-shirt in my face!
I mean, you killed it. And you only messed up that one time, and I didn't.
When did I mess up?
Let me finish my sentence. You only messed up that one time, and you wouldn't even really been able to tell if you were in the room. And it was once, and then you fixed it for the second week.
When?
I don't want to say on camera how you messed it up, but you did. Come on.
I honestly can't think.
Cue photo. I mean, Alannah, you can clearly see you weren't exactly on beat, were you?
No, I wasn't on beat, but I was on my way.
Running late.
When I'm on
Showgirl, the Fringe show, actually done so well, we got contacted by a guy up in Inverness who was starting a new little performance venue and asked us to take it up there. So all 5 of us got on a train up to Inverness, and let me tell you, it was a journey. It was like an episode in A Simple Life. Then a blimp of 2019, which I still can't really get over. I get a call. I'm in my house. Wait, no, I'll tell you the full story. What night was it? It must have been a Monday night.
I tell you what, it was definitely midweek because I was nobody's ready.
No. So I'm sitting on my couch with my boyfriend.
So I'm in the house, right?
We've just had a takeaway. Alannah, I know for a fact, is in her house with her boyfriend at the time. I ken that she's just planning to phone and get a takeaway because we've been texting back and forward.
Me and my boyfriend are like, what we do in the night? Papa John's and chill.
I get a phone call. I'm like, it's night time. Something's going on. So obviously, I pick up the phone. Hi. Oh my God, is this Jamie? I'm like, aye. What's the tea? What is going on? Hey, how quick do you think you could get here in full drag? So obviously, so many things are confusing me. Why am I getting asked to get into drag over the phone by an American? I'm going mental. What's going on? We're actually having a party to celebrate the end of the filming of The Fast and Furious. I'm one of the producers. We would love for you to come here and perform for all the cast. I'm like, eh? I hang up the phone, I phone Alannah, she's about to get a takeaway. I say, no, you're no, John Cena, Vin Diesel, to be there in an hour and a half. I'm sitting here in my boxers. Leave your house, get here, now.
So I turned round to my man, I handed him my credit card, I went, order what you want, I'm away.
So she doesn't get a takeaway, she comes to my house starving. We open the makeup bag and we go, done. Quickest face I've ever put on. We get up to Bohemia. I mean, I ended up performing 2 Beyonce numbers for a room full of cast of The Fast and Furious. Kinda gutted I had never watched one before, but anyway. We're standing at the top of the stairs just being a bit nosy, like, can't believe we're here, this is mental.
All of a sudden, this massive shadow comes around me, right?
John Cena's standing there.
And I realise it's a shadow of John Cena's muscles. Honestly, I was dying. So I look over at him. He looks back at me.
Still to this day, Alannah says, he gave me the eye.
John Cena gave me the eye. I swear to God.
Stop. And then obviously, I had to grab the main man. Vin Diesel, he was over in the corner having a night of his life, Ken. So I popped out. I said, my darling, we're going to need a picture. I did acknowledge that you probably didn't understand a word I'm saying, Vin Diesel. But come on, darling, we need a picture. Ken, you're probably thinking, where is Alannah? She was there, I promise. But obviously, sometimes in life, reality kicks in. So Alannah's obviously the one taking the photo. Bless her. To be honest, quite a few people have came into Brew and met Blaze. I mean, I did meet Lewis Capaldi. You can see here, I wasn't in drag, but I was very much trying to promote my new Blaze t-shirts. I mean, it was a good laugh. It's a hot spot for the celebrities, really. Bish, bash, bosh, and before you know it, it's October. Where does the time go, do I ask? So obviously we started working on a brand new Blaze Halloween show, or should I say Halloween. Obviously, apart from missing the beat at the end of the first show, she actually did pretty well. So Alannah, you're part of the team. It went absolutely amazing. Everybody loved it. It was probably the busiest show so far. We all had the time of our lives, and Halloween's actually the day before my birthday. So once it hit midnight, we went out for a bevy. We never reapplied our makeup either, so that probably explains this. Aye. Anyway.
So it was round about this time that me and Jamie gets a call, right? And I don't want to go too much into it, but basically the premise of the call was, how would you and Jamie feel about hosting your own TV show? We both went at the exact same time. But anyway, I don't want to get into it too much. We'll come back to that later.
And then I went to Centre Parks. I mean, didn't ask, I make myself sound like a lady of leisure. I had a ball, I ken a much more Butlin's caravan, but hey ho, it was a vibe.
Bearing in mind, we had to keep our mouth shut for months. about a potential TV show.
How did we stay quiet? Me and you.
Me and you.
Right, it was Christmas time. I'm exhausted. It was obviously time to put a Christmas show together because all the other ones have done so well. And Christmas tends to not be much of my vibe, so I thought, how can I make it my vibe? Yet again, Alannah and the same girls behind me, Lucy, Hannah, Sophia, I love you all so much. We slayed the shit out of that Christmas show. Slayed. See what I did there. Another successful Blaze show. We did 2 of the Christmas ones and it was absolutely amazing. Alannah even got to wear a fluffy tail.
So that was 2019. Exhausting, but we had one of the most, I would say, successful years of our life. I mean, you've ken us by now. It never stops. And gone into 2020, we were like, we're going to up it.
I was planning the biggest show I had ever done for the Fringe in 2020, and on top of all of that, we decided to stop working on any other themed show. We had big plans for 2020, but the world had other plans for us.
A global pandemic.
In the blink of an eye, the Fringe Festival 2020 cancelled.
Makeup bar. I mean, who's needing their makeup done?
Nobody. The lights at Bohemia? Off. But as we've said 100 times, it never stops.
Never stops.
So obviously, during the lockdown...
So we had a wee chat, and what were me and Jamie really missing the most with this lockdown? Attention.
So obviously we started an online weekly talk show where we literally just gab about anything from celebrity gossip to just general pish.
Hi, how we doing?
Hiya. How are we doing?
So we called it Gab, Gab, Gab. I mean, how appropriate. And to be honest, it done pretty well. We had loads of folk in the comment section, week after week. Aye, having a right old good gab.
Alannah? Alannah?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Have you got rid of me?
No.
Obviously, the less than perfect Wi-Fi in your house didn't help the situation.
Listen, I need to just cut for a second. I was going about my Wi-Fi.
It is your Wi-Fi.
You're with Virgin and all.
Aye, but I've got...
Jamie.
Virgin reaches my house fine. I
No.
Because in my kitchen it might
Jamie,
not be
we've got
good.
the same postcode.
Was or
FaceTimes me.
different?
No, my was are different.
Every time I FaceTime you, I'm in my living room and it's perfect.
Look,
Did.
every time he FaceTimes me, I'm in a different location. Here, there, bloody everywhere, right?
Right, it never works unless you're in your living room.
And I swear to God, every time I phone him, he's always in the same place, on his couch, in his living room, right?
Excuse me?
No, I'm not saying that.
They
you're
make
not-
me sound like a
No,
day
no, darling, I'm not saying that.
Anyway.
Jamie, can I smell you doing the camera? Jamie, to be honest, I think I could do with perfume and all.
Alannah, you just shouted at me for that.
So,
Style Fixers.
Style Fixers is our brand new TV show where me and Alannah work together to give someone's style a little bit of love.
So me and Jamie use the very specific and sometimes quite random skills that we've acquired over the years to give that person's outfit the ultimate glow up.
With a budget of only £30 each to spend only in second-hand stores.
Paired with some DIY fashion fixes and upcycling, we prove that you do not have to pay.
To slay.
In our very own pop-up style studio, me and Jamie will transform people's style.
Giving them the confidence that they never knew they had.
On top of all that, there's also some friendly competition and all.
Because at the end of the makeovers, the clients will be the ones deciding who wins.
So, where can you watch it? What time's it on? I can hear you on my head. Jamie?
You can catch Style Fixers this coming Monday night.
10:30pm on BBC Scotland.
And BBC Scotland is available all up and down the UK, so check your TV guide, find the channel and get us on record.
And if you're watching this after the 30th, dinna stress.
Because you can catch Style Fixers on BBC iPLAYER.
And don't forget to keep up with me and Jamie and everything Style Fixers on social media as well.
You can follow us on Instagram here. There they are, right there. So aye, Style Fixers, this coming Monday.
And that's November 30th, just to clarify, Jamie.
Aye, on the BBC Scotland channel, mind.
I played or not.
I played it all, but regardless of where yous watch it, just make sure that you get watched!
Jamie, did we leave that hot glue gun on?